Hello, my name is Kostis Bergeles. I'm working for the Greek gas TSO for the past 2 years and have been a Plexos user for the past 5 years. Mainly the problems we're facing in the TSO are two types. The first one is regarding the forecasting of gas demand for the power generation and non-power generation, which is done in Plexos. And the second one is regarding cost-benefit analysis of additional infrastructure that are needed in order to incorporate the additional gas demand and the upcoming energy transition. So Plexos is, let's say, come in contact with numerous number of vendors that have similar, let's say, products to Plexos, and we came to the conclusion that with Plexos you are able to understand both the power and gas markets, and also in the same time model in a very detailed extent regarding hydrogen and the energy transition in order to understand what is coming in the future. Additionally, it's the only tool, let's say, or one of the few tools in order to have a holistic view of the energy markets in a global, let's say, landscape. I think my favorite and foremost, the most popular, let's say, is the co-optimization of power and gas. So essentially, it's the understanding of how the gas market could interfere and interfere and affect the power market. So essentially, especially in the last year or so, we have the gas market and the spikes in the gas prices, and this really affected the power prices and essentially the demand and so on and so forth. So Plexos is like, let's say, our little crystal ball. So essentially you put as much as you can accurate input in it that let's say it forecasts what's going to happen. And of course, as all the simulation tools, depending on the quantity and the quality of the input, what you are getting at, the result is based on your assumptions. So the results as good as your assumptions. Typically, it's in Plexos, you can base your strategic, let's say, decisions, the upcoming investments, and have a good understanding of what's going on. And another thing is that, of course, it's not, let's say, a thing that can forecast everything. If something out of the question, black swan occurs, then obviously this is out of question. Good question. Yes. So I think that the most is let's say, the interaction, and also the nice support, the accurate and in time prompt support. When you have an issue, then you can send an email or contact directly someone in order to get it done as quicker as possible. And also it's the let's say discussions that occur here in Xcelerate in Barcelona, and all the interaction conversations that we have with the peer groups in order because all of us have the same problems here and we want solutions, so we can talk to each other, and it's like a family, let's say, reunion or something like that, in order to, let's say, cope with our problems and find solutions together. Sure. So this actually is my second Xcelerate event that I've been in. The previous one was in Lisbon. This one is in Barcelona. And typically, I think that, as I said, the conversation that takes place and also the interaction between the staff and also the delegates and let's say, the TSOs, the suppliers, the utilities that all work with Plexos, you can have a conversation that are insightful. And apart from, let's say, trying to solve the problem you have, essentially in the lab as well, the conversation really get it to, let's say, get insights and also some thoughts that you can combine between the energy market, and also the conversation that takes place is very, let's say, constructive in a sense for the bigger understanding of Europe energy market and also globally.